These Italian wonders are still a secret. Is this your dream of Italy? Fighting through crowds for a selfie, stuck in another endless line, sweating in the sun? We've all seen that Italy, but it's a scam. What if I told you there's a completely different side to this country? A place the tour guides don't know about, and the big groups haven't found. An Italy that's wild, raw, and a million times more epic. I decided to find it. I ditched the highways for forgotten roads and tourist traps for secret tips from locals. And what I found will completely change how you see Italy. I'm about to show you 5 secret wonders of southern Italy that you will not find in a gift shop. And our journey starts right now in the heel of the boot, Puglia. First up is a place that looks like it was made for the gods to go for a swim. It's called the Grotta della Poesia, the Cave of Poetry, and for years it was a secret only known to a few locals. People have called it one of the most beautiful natural pools on Earth, and when you see it, you get it. Imagine a perfect circular cliff around a natural pool of the most insane turquoise water you've ever seen, fed by the Adriatic Sea. The name comes from a legend about a princess who swam here and inspired poets. You can literally feel that energy here. I heard about this from an old fisherman who drew me a map on a napkin. He said, "Go here, but be respectful." And he was right. This place got so popular that to protect it, you can't swim here anymore. But don't let that stop you. The view itself is the real prize. For just €3, you get into the entire ancient park around the grotto where people lived in the Bronze Age. You can explore the ruins and find your own spot to just stare at this insane view. You have to rent a car to get here. My advice: come super early in the morning. You'll see the sun hit the water and understand why they tried to keep this place a secret for so long. From the Adriatic, we go west to a region that is Italy's biggest secret, Basilicata. Forget the Amalfi Coast. Hiding on the Tyrrhenian Sea is a 30-kilometer coastline that feels like another planet. This is the coast of Maratea. They call it the Pearl of the Tyrrhenian, and it's obvious why. But unlike other fancy towns, Maratea is rugged and wild. Mountains just dive straight into the sea, hiding more than 30 secret coves and beaches you can't even reach from land. This is where you go to truly escape. I learned the only way to see Maratea's secrets is by boat. I hired a local, and he literally laughed when I showed him my list of popular beaches. "Those are for tourists," he said, before steering us toward a solid wall of rock. He went through a tiny opening, and boom, we were inside a sea cave with a hole in the ceiling open to the sky. We spent the entire day hopping between hidden beaches. There was Spiaggia Nera, with its famous black volcanic sand, and another beach you could only get to by boat. You can swim in crystal clear water with literally no one else around. Kayaking is another incredible way to explore, letting you get into tiny caves like the Cave of the Kiss. This coast is just pure wildness. There are no umbrellas, no tourists. It's just you, the sea, and the mountains. Leaving the coast, our next secret is deep in the mountains of Basilicata, in a place that looks like it's from a fantasy movie, the enchanted woods of Monte li Foggia. This isn't just any forest. It's a protected sanctuary of ancient trees that have been here for centuries. Walking here feels like entering another world. The air is cold, it smells like damp earth, and the only thing you hear is the sound of leaves. A historian told me this whole area might be named after the Latin word for sacred wood. That's how special this place is. The trails here are not for tourists. They're old shepherd's tracks. We hiked up from 1,000 meters, and the trees would suddenly open up to these unbelievable views of the valleys below. The forest is full of these magical-looking clearings, but its real secret is Lago Scuro, the dark lake. Hidden at over 100 meters, this small, heart-shaped lake perfectly mirrors the forest around it. It is dead silent here. It's a place that proves there are still corners of the world with zero noise. For our next secret, we're going back to Puglia, but this time we're going underground. Miles below the olive groves is one of Italy's most insane natural wonders, the Castellana Grotta. This isn't just a cave. It's a 3-kilometer-long cave system that's been forming for 90 million years. While everyone else is at the beach, this is a totally different adventure. A cool, mysterious escape from the heat. It starts with a 70-meter drop into the first gigantic cavern called the Grave. It's so enormous it has its own weather down there. From there, a mandatory guided tour takes you through a maze of tunnels named after the crazy shapes of the rocks. You'll walk past massive canyons surrounded by stunning stalactites and stalagmites. The full 2-hour tour takes you all the way to the breathtaking Grotta Bianca, or White Cave. This chamber is so pure and bright from its white crystals that it's considered one of the most beautiful caves in the world. Standing in a place that has been forming for millions of years is one of the most humbling things you can ever do. Our last secret takes us to Sicily, to a place that doesn't even look real. This is the Scala dei Turchi, the Stairway of the Turks. It's a blindingly white cliff that's been eroded into smooth terraces that step right down into the ocean. And the name is a history lesson. Turks were actually pirates who used these steps as a landing spot to raid towns hundreds of years ago. Today it's just mind-blowing. The rock is so white it creates this insane contrast with the deep blue sea. Now here's a super important update. To protect this fragile wonder, you can no longer walk on the cliffs. But honestly, this just made it better. You can now see this magnificent structure from the nearby beaches without any crowds on it. The view from Mashata Beach is absolutely stunning, and you can see the full scale of this natural masterpiece. This place is a candidate for being a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and visiting it this way helps make sure it stays this beautiful forever. So there you have it. From a secret pool to a staircase built for pirates, southern Italy is hiding its best secrets. These are places that take more effort and a willingness to get lost. But in return, they give you more than a photo. They give you a real adventure and a connection to an Italy that's still authentic and wild. So what do you think? Which of these secrets would you want to uncover first? Let me know in the comments. And if you believe the best travel stories are found off the beaten path, smash that like button and subscribe for more adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.